Okay guys, welcome to episode 16 of our Warframe Done Efficiently playthrough. Today we have logged in and got ourselves a resource booster for 5 hours, which is actually good and I think I'm going to utilise it. So I'm going to spend this first day just, getting through this. I did buy the mod drop chance booster from Barrow just before I left, just because I figured it would get us some endo. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to splash out 40 platinum for a 3-day resource drop chance booster. I could buy a 30-day resource drop chance booster, which is greatly, well, not greatly, but it's much better in terms of efficiency on how much platinum you end up spending. But to be honest, I am thinking just one kind of quick burst farming session is all I'm going to be able to do over the next 30 days. So I'm not sure it would actually be worth me spending 200 platinum on a 30-day booster. I did come in here for a reason. So if we take a look here, we've got everything building now. Very nice. Look at all our frames go. I need to collect some Revenant parts because we need it for Mask of the Revenant. Let's keep those going. We're going to need to gather some neural sensors as well, but I don't think I'll do that as part of this resource run. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a resource drop chance booster for 3 days. So essentially, the 30-day one is 50% of the cost if you do it on a per-day basis. So that's why it's generally better to get the 30 days, but because I'm not really going to be around to utilize it, I'm not going to waste the 200 platinum on it right now. I'll just go ahead and get the 3-day one here. So let's grab that. And then I think what we're going to farm first, I'm going to try and do 2 farms, maybe like 2 hours each if possible. I don't know if I'll be on that long. If not, then I'll drop it down to 1.5 hours each. But we'll take our Cora farm build here. I'm going to do nano spores first because we use nano spores for absolutely everything. And then we'll do ferrite and maybe poly. We'll see, depending on how long I go on each run and how much we manage to gather. The hope will be to get maybe over 1 million nano spores, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. So I'm going to do that now, guys, and I'll be back towards the end of the mission just when I'm packing up. So I'll see you in a bit. Alright guys, so we finished up our hour of nanospore farming. I didn't want to do much more than an hour because I'm not going to have time. But yeah, got ourselves a decent amount of stuff here. Actually got over 7k endo, 38 Oracle cells. We got ourselves some relics, obviously. Nowhere near as much steel essence as we used to get, but you know, what can you do? Some ribbon slivers. But let's see how much we managed to get in our 1 hour, 1 minute. I'm expecting maybe 500,000. That's what I hope for, at least. Loads of mods because of our mod drop chance booster. In fact, let's see what bronzes we got here. Yeah, 71 on something. 79. 72. So lots of endo up in there. Yeah, close to 500,000 nanospores. That's decent. I will take that. 752 mutagen samples and 58 neurodes. That's not bad either. Yeah, not too shabby. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to hop on, do the same on Uranus here, so on Ophelia. What I want to do quickly, though, is just check. Because obviously if we can do relics at the same time, we can get the increased drop chance, but I don't think there's been anything. I guess there's Kuva survival. What drops there? Kuva Fortress. Neural sensors, circuits, and salvage. I don't think we need any of that really, apart from neural sensors, but you know, we don't need that many of them, so yeah, that's unfortunate. Maybe one day we can do that, but not right now, eh? Let's go ahead and jump on to Ophelia, and once again, guys, I will be back towards the end of this 1 hour farming streak to see what we get. Well, this one doesn't seem to be going anywhere near as well as the nanospore farm. I'm getting loads and loads of kills, and the farm itself is working as it should, but my cat is just being very lazy. We're up to like 30 minutes right here, and my cat hasn't given me a single booster. I think I'm probably going to take a quick break here in between. Because it's on solo, I can actually pause the game and just go take a quick walk around or something, because yeah, I've been sat down for a while now, so I'm probably gonna do that in a second, but yeah. I'll catch you guys after we've finished. See if my cat has decided to perk up at all. Alright guys, we are out of here. That one was not a very good farm at all. I don't actually know how much we got there. I was aiming for 100k, but there's no way we got that. Probably half, to be honest. Well, 73. That's not too bad, but yeah, I wanted about 100k. My cat died, and I forgot to resurrect him at like 50 minutes or 45 minutes, so for the last 15 minutes I didn't even have a cat. We did get one resource booster from it before it popped its clogs, but other than that, nothing from there. That wasn't too great. But let's just have a run through. Way less steel essence there, unfortunately. Again, the cat didn't really give us anything. That's literally just straight up drops, and it wasn't every 4 minutes either that it was averaging. It was probably about 5.5. So that kind of sucked. Yeah, we got some relics. That's nice. Another 5k endo. That's 2.5k less than what we were getting from farming infested, which is pretty crazy. But that's mainly just because endo has like a direct correlation with enemy count rather than drop chance. So that's why that's kind of a bit lower. Mods here, we got a condition overload, crushing room, we got a fair few. 38 tellurium, that's not too bad. 42 diamond skins, yeah. So mod wise, actually looking alright. 106, 215 vitalities, and 130 gallium. Nearly 1,000 detonite and nearly 30k plastids. We'll take that, that's not too shabby at all. But yeah, I was hoping for more polymer bundles, to be honest. I wanted up around the 100k mark, but that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to take a break now because, yeah, I'm just completely knackered. I can't see how long's left, but I think it was 2 hours and 35 I've got left. So I'm going to take maybe just an hour or so break, and then we'll come back. I'll get some food or something, and we'll do Ferrite on... Where are we? On Void, on Annie. Let's just take another quick look to make sure we're not missing out on anything here. I don't think we are. Nope. Kind of sad, but what can you do? Alright guys, so yeah, I'll be back in a bit when we have finished our ferrite farm. Oh guys, this one's the dream run. No complaints about this one. I think I've had maybe 5 or 6 Kavat buffs already, and we're only at 45 minutes. One of which was a double. If you look here, every time we're rolling in, we're getting about 5,000 to 6,000 ferrite on the double with the Kavat booster. So without, we're probably averaging about 3,000 to 4,000 per minute, which is actually pretty good. I don't usually farm this spot. I tried the other beginner, or not beginner, starting tile set to this one, as this is a bit more dangerous. If you want to go for longer, I would generally go for the other tile set, but for higher enemy spawns and, you know, kill rates, this is probably the better choice. You're just more likely to die. But we've been doing alright so far. Not so much on that one, 3k there. But yeah, I'm going to keep going, guys. I'll catch you at the end. Alright guys, so the ferrite farm is now done, and I am also done for probably today and tomorrow, to be honest. I am shattered, but wanted to make use of that double resource booster on login, and I'm glad I did. That was an insane farm we just got there. I think I got 1 or 2 more Kavat buffs for double resources after that clip. So yeah, it was pretty good all in all. You can see we got 68 steel essence, which is above the 1 per minute, which I usually average. That's with sort of an average Kavat buff rate. You should get about 1 steel essence per minute. Obviously they've nerfed the leaving it on the ground and picking it up when you get a double buff, unfortunately, but you know, what can we really do? So yeah, happy with that. 16 Riven Slivers, very nice. 4k endo, less than before. That's again because of the enemy type. Let's have a look at the mods. We've got Berserker Fury. 146 Argon crystals. Okay, that's more than 2 per minute argon crystals. That's pretty good. But they are going to decay. You can see the old ones we've got are going to decay. Yeah, decent amount of mods, it seems. 104, 358 thumpers. And then we got over 1,000 control modules that run and 233,000 ferrite. I think that's going to be enough for, let's see. So 100 ciphers I think is 36,000 ferrite, maybe less. It might be 36,000 nano spores, thinking about it. We'll have a look in a second, actually, just before I pop off. And then 9,560 rubidos, neither here nor there. So that's nice. But yeah, that was a really good farm. Happy with that. No deaths. Yeah, just very straightforward stuff. So very good. So let's take a look. I want to just check. 3,600 ferrite. Oh, wow. Okay, so it is 36,000, isn't it? Yeah, for the 100. Yeah, so... Oh, man, maths. Half plus 1. So 600 ciphers worth of ferrite we just farmed up there. We're not going to use it for that, obviously, because we need it for other things, but yeah. Very nice. So we've got 590,000 nanospores, 73,800 polymer bundles, which isn't actually too bad, to be honest. That's pretty decent. If we look at the scored energy restores, do we have the 100 one? We don't yet, but we can get that soon. It's only 500, so it's 5,000 for 100. So we've actually got enough polymer bundles for over 1,000 energy restores. So yeah, very, very lucrative, and that's why you want to wait until you get these on your daily login. We only spent 40 platinum and we managed to basically get us enough materials. Well, those 3 things anyway. I'm not going to farm a 4th. I think if I was going to farm a 4th, I would probably go for maybe alloy plates or potentially cryotic. That might be a good shout as well, but that's a bit niche. I prefer a squad to do cryotic, to be honest, even though we have Cora and it's decently easy on what's the map? Hyricon, that's the one. We're not going to do that, and I need to go to bed. So yeah, that's all good, guys. I will see you in a minute. I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I'm still farming up the remainder of the frames, the second half, that is. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that this week, but hopefully by the end of next week we will have the remainder of the frames we need farmed up. Actually, let's have a quick look and see just at our... We're up to 35,000 endo. We didn't even set any mods or anything really. And if we look at our duplicates now, we're up to, yeah, nearly 500 pressure points. So if we actually look at how much that would give us just on it by itself, that's 2.5k endo there. So 1, 2, 3. These 3 are essentially 7,000. That'll probably get us to 10,000, and then 100 expel infesteds come to another 1,000. So, you know, when you combine all this together, it's actually quite a lot of endo we've got here. I still think that the dev should implement a, you know, dissolve all duplicates thing. I have no idea why that's not a thing. People have been screaming for it for the last, I don't know how long. But yeah, we'll sell those off at some point for the endo. I'm not sure what we're going to channel it into, mind you. We'll find something. But yeah, I'm going to take a break. As you can see, those 3 hours now have gone by. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I totally forgot about this, but there's obviously the... not that one. That is that one, yeah. There's the event on at the moment, the Halloween event, and I totally forgot to check the shop, because I remember right at the start of the month I saw that Exodia Contagion might be part of this, and I think it almost certainly is. So we need to grab that before this event goes away, which I think is going to be in like a week. That's the wrong thing. So let's have a look and see. We're not the max rank. I hope we don't need to be. Other services? No? I'm sure it was around here somewhere. Is there an event that I need to know about? It's not Mother, is it? Maybe it is. I don't know. I'll have a look around. I know it's here somewhere, so I'm just going to try and find it. Okay, here we go. Neighborous treats. So we have loads of Mother tokens, so we can get Epidemic and Contagion. I think we're just going to get Contagion, to be honest. We don't need Epidemic. And this is going to complete our Zor build. We could actually get some of these while we're here. In fact, we should get these while we're here. So let's go ahead and first of all just buy 10 of these so we can get it to max rank. Happy days. Let's then get ourselves the Krapath, the Kiwa, we might as well get Bokwin and Aquin as well. Sheev we could get. Oh man, there's a few we might want here actually. Either way, we've got just under a week, so you know we've got time. There's some definite blueprints here that we're gonna need to get just for the long run, and we could get some other fun aesthetic stuff here as well if we wanted to. But for now, that's absolutely fine. And if we take a look, I actually just logged in and got us a credit booster. So we've got 5 hours of credit boosters. So I'm gonna make use of that now as well. This is a good week for resource and credit farming, which I'm very happy about because I've been waiting a long time for that to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and see. I don't know actually whether or not it would be worth maybe trying out Profit Taker now for these credits. Could be interesting. Or we could just stick with Rhino and move in there. So let me just put on our dock room real quick. We can go ahead now and max rank this. Cool. Okay, guys, so I've put together a bit here, 2 builds, one for our Cora, one for our Chroma. I didn't manage to get anything better on our Riven mod here. Unfortunately, we still got the 3 we had before, but I'm alright with that. So I've gone ahead and bought Gladiator Vice and Gladiator Might, because I couldn't be bothered to farm them out, and we had the Platinum. So let's do that. And then that. So yeah, I think this is going to be our Chroma build. We've kind of balanced out our critical multiplier, which we lost from this. We're running Viral and Heat. I think that's going to work out all right. And then for our Cora build, I need to go ahead. We'll put on probably Gladiator Might here, I guess. We could put another status mod on, actually. Yeah, let's do the same as before, but this time we'll take off... actually, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's probably fine. Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. 154. Yeah, I think now with the Cora build, we'll start seeing a few more red crits now, since we have the extra, like, 30% crit chance. We'll definitely see more red crits once we get up to max multiplier, which will be nice. And the shortage of crit multiplier, I'm not too fussed about, to be honest. When it comes to crit multiplier on Cora, it's not actually that much of a thing, to be honest. So yeah, that should be fine. I might give it a tester at some point, but yeah, this is going to be our Chroma build, so we'll give it a test. We could actually max out Sacrificial Pressure now, although not for this one. That's kind of a shame. Close, but no cigar. I suppose we could swap out that for Gladiator Might and then max out Sacrificial Pressure, but I don't think it's going to make any much difference to this, so we'll stick with it. But yeah, this will be fine. Let's go ahead and have a look at Chroma real quick. I've put a Umbral Former on him because we have one left over, and I thought, why the hell not? We'll max this out. I'm going to actually, in fact, I'll do it now before I forget. I'm going to put Volt's ability, since we have it. Where is it? Shock. We'll put Shock on... we've got to feed him first. Let's do that. Find something that gives bile. Yeah. Nice. Right, yeah. So we'll do this on first ability on config A. That's very nice. And then we can put on the shock mod for it. So we'll do that. I got to rank him back up to full first, so I'll do that now, and then we'll have a look at the build, and then we'll do a run of Profit Taker. Okay, so we did it. It took us a while, just over 7 minutes. But I think we could make that so much faster. So let's go ahead and sort out our elements first. Then I'm going to swap over to Nairu. And then we need to sort out our arc wing, or arc gun. So let's go ahead and have a look. So we're running corrosive on here, which means that's going to stack with the Stormbringer. So we want to get rid of that, really. Let's put gas on the Rubico. So then we get gas and electricity there. That's a start. Toxin, radiation, and magnetic. I think then that will combine for corrosive, radiation, magnetic on the secondary. And then we get radiation viral on here. We could do better than that. Let's take off this and just have cold. Actually, no, that's just viral. We don't want that. We could have viral electricity, I guess, but then we kind of lose out on having it on the main weapon. I still think that works. Let's just leave it as. That'll do. Because we're not going to get heat either way, I don't think, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. We're going to change this over to Nairu. And then, yeah, we need to sort out our arc gun, because this thing was doing nothing. Yeah, we're going to need to form with this. What I'm going to do, I'll go ahead and buy the mods we need for it. Then I will do a bit of forming. It should be fairly quick, just using Banshee. So I'll do that quickly, and then we'll try again, guys. Okay, so just under 4 minutes for the kill. I'm not sure we're going to be out much faster than that, mind you. Alright, that was much faster. So we're going to be out in around 5 minutes, which is nice. That's probably comparable now to the index. In fact, it's better than the index now, because we always get ourselves a Radiant Relic. We always get a Christmas Toroid. We get debt bonds. We get credits, and we have the chance for our Kavat to give us more. We can work on that a bit, actually, that build. Our secondary needs to be better. I think that's what we're learning here. I'm not sure whether or not we can maybe get away with using the Nell. Maybe we'll try. Let's give it a go. Alright, guys. So I think, 4.5 minutes extraction time included. Considering we don't have a great secondary weapon and our Chroma isn't fully kitted out yet, I think that's decent enough, and it's going to outperform... it's going to outperform the index in the long run, I think, especially if we get Kavat buffs. So we're going to stick with this, I think. Getting ourselves a better secondary weapon is definitely going to improve this run a lot. I think this was better than the Nell. The Nell was doing more damage, but obviously you have to proc the headshot first, which is kind of annoying, not going to lie. That's completely useless there. I don't know why I had that on. So I think we roll with the, oh, well, I don't know. Probably with this. So then we get radiation, magnetic, and toxin. Which for now is fine. I think that works. Let's go ahead and populate that, though. We'll just do Merciless. And then for the Exilus, it doesn't really matter what we put on here, to be honest. I suppose we could do a jet magazine, but that doesn't make any difference at all because it regens so fast. Yeah. Kind of a bummer. We'll just leave it for now. That's fine. So yeah, I'm going to carry on, guys, make the most out of this credit booster we've got, and then we'll see where we end up. Okay, guys, so managed to get ourselves over the 10 million credit mark in the hour that we had left there after I'd, got the build ready for Chroma. So yeah, pretty happy with that. I got it down to sub 3 minutes for the kill, and then obviously depending on where we were, usually extracting at about 3 minutes 30. So that was really good in the end. I only managed to get one Kavat buff though, so I only got one run where we got 1 million in about 4 minutes, which is, pretty good. So yeah, I'm happy about that. And yeah, I think that's kind of everything I can do for now. I'm going to be getting back to farming up frames. In fact, I think, let me just look here. Yeah, we got all of these ready now. But we need to get the Equinox main blueprint going now, so let's do that. Equinox. Okay. Good. Okay, so that's going now. And then, yeah, we got all of these frames ready. Revenant is now done and ready to go. I'm going to wait until I have all of them, though, before I start picking at these, because I just want to buy one affinity booster and get everything out of the way. I'll probably buy a 200 platinum affinity booster for a month and just full-on mash out all of these frames. And yeah, that'll be a fun month. Looking forward to that. Let me take a quick look here at what we've got on our Warframe list in terms of what we need to get. I think I already went through the ones that I want to get with platinum. So yeah, I think really I'm just going to be going back to farming these guys. That's kind of it right now. So it's I've still got a bit of time left this week, but yeah, I'm pretty much used up at this point. So I'm going to just do as much farming as I can, and then we'll probably do a little round off at the end of the episode just to let you guys know where we've got to. And yeah, I think that'll be it. Don't think there's anything else. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so we're back. I'm ending this episode a bit earlier than I want to, actually. It's not really the end of the week for me, but I don't think I'm going to be around much for the end of this week, so I'm going to get this episode rounded off here. And then maybe I'll get a bit more into next episode, who knows. But we've actually made a lot of progress this episode, like tons in fact, considering how long we've actually been able to play. So we've finished crafting all of this stuff. That's all going to be ready to go next episode, including Equinox probably. I have been collecting the next set of frames that we're going to need. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 frames in to the next 25 that we're gathering, which is not too bad at all. I do want to get that finished up by the end of next episode, ideally. And looking at the list of ones that we're going to need, I think we could probably do it, not going to lie. 2 of them, well, Wukong we're going to get from the dojo. Ureli we've already got, basically. We've just got to wait for, well, we've got to do the quest, the Wave Rider quest, and then we'll get the blueprint for her, so that should be straightforward. Wukong should be straightforward. Titania should be straightforward, again, that's just another quest one. Octavia should be straightforward, another quest one for us. Nidus, that one might take a bit longer. We still got to do Glass Gambit, although I think I might have already done Glass Gambit, to be honest. I could be wrong. I think you get the blueprint from it, right? Yeah, so we've already done Glass Gambit. We just need to do Infected Salvage to get the remainder of the parts. Cora, we can get through Sanctuary Onslaught. I think I have some parts for her, or 1 or 2. Yeah, 1. We got Cora chassis already. So that's fine. And then Sanctuary yeah, sorry, that's Cora. Inaros, again, just a quest. Harrow, Defection, fairly straightforward. Gaia, we've already got some parts for, but we get those from the Zariman bounties, so we can get that fairly easily as well. Grendel, I've never actually farmed up before. I think I just bought him outright last time. But we might try and get him legitimately and then Gauss is setting a disruption, which should be straightforward as well. And yeah, that's kind of it, really. The other 4 that are on the list, so Ash, we're probably going to just buy outright. If we take a look, I have Ash Neuroptics, and that's it. And that was from a lot of farming. It was just a nightmare trying to get that, so I'm probably going to buy Ash outright. Hildren, we might well get Hildren legitimately. It depends how fast we can do Exploiter Orb, we'll see. Mesa, again, we might do Mesa. We need the Mutualist Allied V keys though, so we'll see about doing that. And then Protea, we could probably do as well, to be honest, but yeah, we'll need to farm up some coins for that, which is a bit of a ball ache, to be honest. So let me just take a look, actually. Mutualist, sorry, Alad. Do you not get it there anymore? I can't remember how you get to the Alad V Assassinate missions. It's on Eris, right? Mutualist Alad V Assassinate, yeah. Let's have a quick look. So categories, equipment, keys and drones, maybe? No. Huh. Okay, well, I don't know then. I'll have a quick look about that to see how we get there. Unless it's maybe like I craft the Alad V coordinates. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look into that either way and see what we need. It might well be that we can do it. We've already got a fair few Mutualist Alad V coordinates saved up, so yeah, it's just going to be a case of getting there, however that may be. But yeah, like I said, guys, we're probably going to end the episode here. And if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later, guys.